The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the crank. Thought collecting. Another in a compendium of highly rotated activity titles, reserved for those desperate occasions when that special feeling, which no fast-acting solo-purpose remedy, available either on prescription from a licensed purveyor of clinically proven stimulants, or off a shelf behind the counter at your local snake oil store, is in critically short supply. A compulsory mental catalyst that none of Shoreham's most popular hydration stations is able to serve by the hand-pulled pint, since even our country's craftiest breweries do not offer their elite clients such a uniquely intoxicating beverage as cask-matured motivation. Detouring back onto tenuous topic, at a cadence slower than the London Eye in zero gravity, it is a stiff challenge to collect one's thoughts when they lie scattered like desiccated leaves upon the New Forest floor, even though a serene south wind's tangible whispers cannot rouse them into rustling clouds of golden-brown confetti. Reasons? These particular thought fragments were far too fine for scooping up without at least 1/3 slipping through my fingers, whilst dodging baby herring gulls, intrepid balance bikers, and one loosely leashed dachshund during a sketchy excursion across Ferry Footbridge, rendering the other 66% unfit for forming a coherent and well-lubed chain. On a casual, conclusive cruise along the meagre confines of Lancing's duly apportioned walk and wheelway, I shifted to my mind's smallest gear, and tried using stray ideas as substitutes for all the missing links. Sadly, there still weren't quite enough for stretching into a story. Roughly one planetary pirouette, a bunch of aimless kilometres, and several more failed Apple iOS updates later, the picture was no clearer, even by aid of patchy Sabbath sunshine, which dappled Shoreham's thriving shingle meadows through a cloudy collage of salmon scales and heavenly herringbone vales, drifting idly towards the downs under mild duress of the same soothing southerly's velvet caress. Thought chain still broken, into tinier pieces than Elon Musk's political tirades and self-serving product promotions, delivered from the top of a multi-story soapbox in the World Wide Web's proverbial village square. Fret not, claims the legendary storyteller Rudyard Kipling in his fabled poem If, aka The Art of Becoming a Saint Who St. Francis Would Have Flogged for Being Too Bloody Good. Just stoop a little below stem height and rebuild them with worn-out tools. Far easier said than done, Mr. Kipling, when that tool is a snapped tyre lever with which you are attempting to prise off the heat seal band of a treadbare Continental four-season clincher after a blade of loose bitumen lying in wait along one of your locality's newly opened cycle lanes has bitten through its puncture-proof outer wall and fatally perforated the pregnable rubber membrane within, leaving you condemned to hobble home with spongy steering and a slowly deflating sense of resolve.